Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to absolutely love, especially if you're a big NBA fan that loves trades. We're going to be talking about everything we know about Russell Westbrook. Yesterday, a big report dropped that apparently Russell Westbrook has demanded a trade out of Houston Rockets. And oh boy, this report, it's shaking the NBA. Because now it feels like the NBA offseason is officially started. Russell Westbrook has been linked to multiple teams, and the Lakers are actually one of them. In this video, we're going to be talking about all the possible trade scenarios that are perfect for Russell Westbrook, that is good for his future, but also good for the Houston Rockets. So if you're a big NBA fan and love blockbuster trades, this video is perfect for you. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So if you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. I would really appreciate it. It would really help out the channel a lot. One more thing, guys, the basketball season is officially starting soon, and if you're interested in fantasy basketball and also want to support my channel, go check out my Patreon page. The link will be in the description below. My goal is to make my Patreon account, a fantasy basketball community where I give you guys advice and you guys talk to each other. So if you want to be a part of that, just go check it out if you guys have time. But without wasting any more time, we're going straight into the Russell Westbrook trade scenarios. When talking about Russell Westbrook, he was absolutely phenomenal for the Houston Rockets this year. Averaging 27.2 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, Russell Westbrook was a focal point in that small ball Houston Rockets lineup. A few weeks ago, the first time the Russell Westbrook trade rumors began, Russell Westbrook actually put them down, saying he wants to be in Houston and see how far James Harden and him can go. And after hearing that, NBA fans were super surprised to know that apparently he wants out of Houston. On November 11, 2020, according to Shams of The Athletic, he tweeted this specific tweet: "Rockets Russell Westbrook wants out of Houston." This is an official report, not just any rumor, and from what it looks like, Westbrook could be traded in this offseason in the next 2 weeks. He is 31 years old, won MVP, and the fact that he's demanding a trade, the Rockets might have to do it just to respect the kind of player he is. I'll be honest though, after the Westbrook and James Harden experiment this season of that small ball lineup didn't work, I do see this something being good for the Rockets and Russell Westbrook. I believe Russell Westbrook excels mostly in the role of a floor general, the main primary ball handler, and playing behind James Harden. He's definitely limited to his impactful play and could be a lot better, and we've seen Westbrook at his best game in OKC. I'm not saying Russell Westbrook has to be traded to a team where he's the only good player. I'm saying Russell Westbrook behind James Harden, with them being both very dominant ball handlers, it kind of messes with the rotation even just a little. In this video, I got 5 trade scenarios that I believe makes a lot of sense for Russell Westbrook, and if he gets traded to them, it's just good for his career. Russell Westbrook is no stranger to playing with NBA All-Stars and other superstars, so expect Russell Westbrook in these trade scenarios to be joining another star. The first team on this list is the Los Angeles Lakers, and this has become a very popular opinion, and if it were to happen, it would change and probably ruin the NBA. Russell Westbrook has been linked to the Lakers on multiple occasions because Russell Westbrook is pursuing an NBA championship. When talking about the biggest NBA contender going into 2021, the Lakers are at the top of that list. And it's not a secret that the Lakers also are interested in a third star to accompany LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And with Russell Westbrook right now being the #1 trading option, trading target, the #1 player on the market, the Lakers must opt in and see what they can give for Russell. When talking about the Lakers and a position that they do need a player that could be a backup ball handler, a backup facilitator, a backup shot creator behind LeBron James, and Westbrook would be magnificent in that role. He would be a backup ball handler at a superstar level. And I believe if the Lakers can get Russell Westbrook, it would change the NBA. The Lakers would definitely win a back-to-back NBA championship. For the Lakers, I got two trade scenarios that I believe will be perfect for the Rockets. The Rockets are looking for depth, and I totally believe that these scenarios would make the Rockets interested. The first trade scenario is trading Russell Westbrook for Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green, Alex Caruso, JaVale McGee, and their 2020 first-round pick. In this first trade scenario, the Rockets can focus more on the development side, and getting a veteran player of Danny Green to be, their starting small forward or shooting guard might be great to assist James Harden. James Harden plays a similar role to LeBron James, their main ball handlers and also driving kick professionals, and having Kuzma and Danny on the wings will be perfect. The Rockets this year also expressed they won't be going into that small ball again, so getting a center of JaVale McGee to be, an active center will be perfect for this lineup. But if the Rockets want to focus more on veteran NBA players, I believe this trade scenario would be better, which is trading Danny Green, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, JaVale McGee, Rajon Rondo, a sign and trade, and also a 2020 first-round pick. I believe if the Rockets want to focus more on the veteran side, getting more players that have already proven themselves in the NBA, this would be the trade package for Russell Westbrook. One thing that I truly believe is that both of these trade packages are liable. It makes sense. It's not unrealistic. It's just a matter of the Houston Rockets, taking that big risk, flipping the coin, and losing Westbrook for multiple assets. This will give the Lakers an ultimate lineup of Russell Westbrook at point guard, LeBron small forward, and Anthony Davis at power forward, and possibly Dwight Howard at the center position. Guys, this scenario would be absolutely disgusting. I'll be honest though, out of all of these trade scenarios, I wouldn't think the Rockets would want to trade Westbrook to the NBA champions or the biggest contenders next year, but still, it's not impossible, it's still something on the table. And Laker fans out there, you guys can definitely dream. The next team on this list is possibly the most likely, and that's Russell Westbrook going to the New York Knicks, becoming their new franchise player in Madison Square Garden. When talking about the Knicks, it is not a secret that they're looking for a new NBA superstar that can rejuvenate their franchise, make them known again, make them a playoff team. In the past, Russell Westbrook alone has made OKC a playoff team, and going to the Knicks might put him in the same situation, where he could be the number one guy. If the Knicks can offer up their 8th overall pick this year in the NBA draft, Julius Randle, Kevin Knox, and Dennis Smith Jr., I believe that should be enough for the Rockets to accept, as they'll be getting future assets in return and also not losing Westbrook for nothing. Russell Westbrook to the Knicks, what do you guys think about that? The next trade scenario is Russell Westbrook being traded to the Philadelphia 76ers, joining Joel Embiid. This trade scenario has become very popular recently, as everybody knows the 76ers are kind of in a small rebuild mode because the process and experiment of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons so far, it doesn't look like it's working. The 76ers already fired their head coach of Brett Brown, they hired Doc Rivers, and also hired a new general manager, and with the 76ers already being linked to the Rockets due to multiple trade scenarios, Russell Westbrook could be in the picture. If the Sixers offer up a trade of possibly Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, and that first round pick, I believe that should be enough for Russell Westbrook. But just imagine this, Russell Westbrook and Joel Embiid on the exact same roster. We all know they had beef in the past. That would just be absolutely entertaining to watch. The next team on this list, and it's become very popular, and that's the Los Angeles Clippers, getting Russell Westbrook to pair alongside Paul George, his previous teammate, and Kawhi Leonard, NBA superstar. After the Clippers lost this year in the second round of the playoffs to the Denver Nuggets, everybody feels that the Clippers are making big moves to get better in this offseason. They already let go of Doc Rivers, have a new head coach of Tyronn Lue, and you know what? Getting a third superstar might be the solution. It is no secret that Kawhi Leonard has spoken to the head office that he wants another superstar, mainly a point guard, and Russell Westbrook could be that guy. If the Clippers can offer up Lou Williams, Patrick Beverley, and a sign and trade with Montrezl Harrell, I believe that deal is actually a possible acceptance. Imagine a big three in LA, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi, and Paul George. This would be absolutely phenomenal to see, and hopefully they go to the NBA Finals as we're expected this year. And the last team on this list is Russell Westbrook joining the Phoenix Suns, joining Devin Booker, and this is actually something very likely. When talking about the Suns, they are definitely an upcoming team in the NBA. They were the only team in the NBA bubble to go 8-0, undefeated, and with the addition of Russell Westbrook, the question is how far could they go? What's great about Devin Booker is that he's a great shot creator, but could also be a great spot-up shooter, a catch-and-shoot threat, and that's why I believe having Russell Westbrook at the point guard position to be a threat on all offensive levels could make the Phoenix Suns a lot better. If the Suns can offer Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre Jr., Frank Kaminsky, and their first-round pick this year, I believe that should be enough for Russell Westbrook, as the Rockets will be getting some decent assets, but the Suns will be getting a superstar MVP caliber player to help Devin Booker's development, and also hopefully make the Suns a playoff team. Imagine a lineup of Russell Westbrook at point guard, Devin Booker shooting guard, Cameron Johnson small forward to be a floor spacer, Mikal Bridges power forward, and DeAndre Ayton at center. I like this Suns team. They would be definitely a playoff squad. But ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today on the possible Russell Westbrook trades and something that could definitely happen in this offseason. What's most important to me is I want to know your opinions. Do you guys agree with me? Are there any other teams you believe would be perfect for Russell Westbrook? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!